Hey there, guys. YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about a few things, and I just wanted to let you guys know I'm sorry. Last video, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up, but um, I haven't been uploading at all. Like my uploading sucks. Okay, so don't get mad with me. Okay, I'm very sorry. I'll try to work on that. I'll try. I'm not saying I will, but I'll try. So, um, I just want to talk about possibilities, kind of. So, um, I'm no expert in probability, like flipping a coin. I can't tell you which one it's going to land on based on how you flipped it and all that stuff. But um, I've always had this idea of possibilities of what you could do about things. So, for example, a little while ago, I moved from my old room to this room. I haven't uploaded any videos in that old room. Here, I'll go show you. Okay, hold on. Let me just put you guys full screen real quick. So, it's pretty much empty already, but look. And I can't flip you guys over because you're on a Chromebook and stuff, but look at this. So there's my bed. It's pretty tiny, but I was fine with it. And then there's my drawer, closet, all that stuff. Don't worry, it wasn't this blank. I already took out all the stuff. This is just gonna be the baby's room, right? And but I moved into where my auntie Dia used to live, or not live, well, kind of, but anyway, she already moved out, so this is now my room. Okay, so I'll give you kind of like scope of things real quick. So this is my bed now. From here to here, this pile of clothes. I'll work on that later. Um. Oh yeah, my nightstand's over there. Um. Got a mirror over there, as you can see. Closet. And my favorite part. This is my personal favorite part. This is my desk. Wait. Let me just. There you go. Ta-da! So, yeah, I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite. Here, let me turn off this light. Super bright. Look. So, there's one of those rock energy plant thingies. Bunch of drawing, reading stuff. My collection of stuff. There's stuff up here too, but I'll show you that one in a little bit. Posters, pictures, and stuff. Calendar. And then there's these few guys that came up here. Radio over there. But there's this one thing. We kind of trailed off there. Sorry about that. So I just wanted to talk about possibilities, okay? So let's talk about the one just an example, okay? So my desk. Here, actually, I'll put you guys right over here again. So you see, it's my desk, as you can see again. But what if I didn't put, let's say, the poster right there, right there? What if I put it in the middle? Um, my dad advised me to not put it in the middle because it would take up a lot of space, and so he recommended that I should put it on the left. That way, I could go like left to right, or from your perspective, right to left. Um, and that's what I did, and it's been working out pretty good. But what if I didn't take his advice? What if I just went in the middle? Well, there's infinite possibilities of what could have happened. Um, there could have been little space to put these things that I really like. And I mean, sure, maybe I could fit them there, but it looked kind of uneven, if you know what I mean. And, or if I put it over on that wall, it'd be kind of blocked by the thing. Well, not necessarily blocked, but I just wouldn't like it there. But I've just been having these thoughts. Okay, guys, here, I'm gonna bring it back over here. So, I've been having these crazy thoughts. Okay, what if everything that you do, every second, every scale, the smallest scale of time, which I don't think is possible personally, or not that I've heard of or anything. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Sorry, I'm just really thirsty. What if in like the smallest amount of time possible? What if, okay? What if there's infinite universes created? And what I mean by this is the multiverse. And a great example of this, and it's a movie I definitely recommend, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It shows kind of Spider people, I guess, I don't know how to describe them, from different universes and different outcomes from different things. For great example, Miles Morales is from I can't remember what Earth he's from, but the Spider-Man that comes first, that he first meets, Peter Parker, the not so blonde one, the one that kind of begins to teach him how to be Spider-Man. He is from Earth 616, which is the kind of main one of the comics. But there's other ones which show the outcome of different things. And so I think, here's my idea, okay? So Back to the Future also is kind of gives a good idea of this, where Doc explains, I think it was in Back to the Future 2. So when they go into the different timeline where um, uh, Biff, the older version, went back and gave him something so he could always win every bet and become rich and do whatever he wanted, basically. And so he did, and it created a whole different universe. And here, I'll show you. Let me just grab some paper. Mhm. Sorry if it's super loud. Just need one. Just one. Okay, so let's grab a pencil. Pencil here. I'm gonna move you guys down really quick. Or just a Sharpie. All right. So gotta move that. Sorry, I'm still kind of organizing my desk, but anyway. So he describes it. Wait. So if it's. Wait. That's right. Left. I don't know. I'm just gonna write it the way I see it, or the way he drew it, in my perspective. So this right here, this line is the main Earth, or main timeline, basically, and that's where I think we are, or maybe we're in a different outcome of the universe, something like that, right? So he creates a pretty good demonstration. So Tannen, or Biff. Okay, yeah, I see how it's gonna work. So he came from the future, okay, right? He came from here. He went back and gave him something. Like he gave him the almanac. Da-da-da, okay? So he gave that to the younger Biff, which created a new timeline. A new 1985. Now, this is what I call a multiverse, where my visual I can't talk today. So my visualization, that's what I'm just gonna call it, that is where, okay, so let's create another line. So just line our universe, so we'll call it O1, right here. Okay, that looks like 10. I'm pretty sure. So hold on. I think that looks like 1. Well, just 1. Okay, so this is just our Earth, right? Well, in every tiny little, there's no spacing in between. Okay, so just pretend I made infinite amount of lines. So I'm just gonna go crazy. Okay, those are just every time segment possible. That creates a bunch of new universes, just on and on and on and on and on and on, and on forever. And so I think, you know how people tell you your decisions are important? They are. They very are. Very, they are very important, basically, okay? And everything that you do, even just going, like just flicking your finger, your moving, well, touching your hair, fixing your glasses, even breathing, guys, turning on a light, doing anything, thinking, sitting. I mean, you can't technically not do anything. You're always doing something technically. Um, you everything that you do has infinite other things. Okay, so my favorite interpretation, personally, again, is where like random things happen. Since there's infinite possibilities, there's infinite amount of time for that to happen. Okay, so let's say I put on these headphones, right? I'm not gonna put them on. I'll just put them on like this, cause I don't know. And so I just have them on, and then for some reason, uh, like I don't know. Let's say some random thing happens. Okay, like say for no reason whatsoever in that corner right there, right? A spider just somehow makes a spider web. Okay, while I'm making this video, um, that's a possibility of infinite. So basically, I don't know if you guys have heard. Well, I'm pretty sure. But if you're younger and um, it's more in middle school. I learned it somewhere last year. But let's here. Let me just. I'm gonna keep the same paper. I don't. Here. I'm gonna keep the same paper. Save the trees, people. Okay. Okay. So let's just make a number line. So this is the number line right here. So this is gonna be 1, and this is gonna be 2. I know it's reversed for you guys, but this is 1 and this is 2. Okay. So basically, you know those little notches in rulers and stuff? So let's just make those. And then there's going to be one in the middle. I know it's not up to scale and stuff, but we're just doing it. Okay. So there's obviously in between 1 and 2 is 1.5, right? Or 1.5. So 1.5. Okay. Well, there's this thing called decimals, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. It's infinite, just like numbers are infinite. And you might think, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's infinite. Well, before you even get to 1, there's infinite universe. Or not universe, infinite numbers, okay? So there is a number 0.00000000, infinite zeros, 1. There's no such thing as the smallest number. There's no such thing as the biggest number. There's just, it's mine. My brain hurts kind of talking about it, but and it's just crazy. There's in between. Okay, another example. So let's take a really small number. Okay, number lines on the bottom right here. Okay, so let's see. We'll take 0.00001 right there. 0.00001. And then we'll have 0.0002. In between that number, there's still infinite. Okay, so 0.00001, 0.00002. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the point. But there's a middle. I don't want to figure that out right now because I'm trying to explain it as quick as possible. It's already been like 15 minutes, but there's infinite numbers in between those. They can get smaller. That's why numbers are amazing. You could say there is Earth 0.1 before you even get to 1. It's mind-boggling. Okay. So now we got the idea of infinite universes. Now, what could I talk about next? Well, where did our universe start? Okay. Now, many of us believe that God made it, the Big Bang happened, something happened, okay? Something happened, and boom, universe created. That's why we're here now. You're here now talking or listening to me explain. But we can't get a definitive answer. We can't see exactly what happened. But Vsauce, I'll leave a link to his channel. I'll leave a link to the movies I talked about earlier too. Or tried to at least. He made a good point or explained like a theory of how the universe started when in the dying moment of the universe before us, where let's get one more piece of paper. Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to edit for crap, so I'm just showing you guys these pictures, okay? So, say this is the end of a universe, okay? Or beginning, you could say. And then almost instantaneously, it goes kaboom. You know? It's crazy. And yeah, it's just mind-boggling. And then it ends. Everything has to end. People think heat death, something. But it goes to the end. But that's weird because it looks a lot like this one. Well, what if it is that one? What if when our universe dies, we make a completely new one? In the last dying moments, okay? Let's say 2 neutron stars, okay? 2 very, very, very dense stars, okay? I'll just draw them in the middle right here. They look like little eyes. They were coming at each other at the speed of light, but they were across the universe, okay? So, let's cross that off. So, I'll make a little circle below this. So, there were, let's say that's the universe, right? So, let's say they were born on completely different sides, hence the little circles. And they were coming at each other. Like I said, well, not at the speed of light because then they would have collided already. But I'd say they're going very, very, very fast. And right as we got to the end here, right as the split second, okay? So let's draw that line again. Right as the universe, right here, is about to die completely, they collide and they create the biggest possible explosion. Or another one, for example, is the black hole bomb, which is from Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. I don't know. I'll leave a link to his channel and try to find that YouTube video. But it's where the biggest bomb in the universe, and it basically explains how if we had a giant mirror and we put it around it about 3 centimeters thick, so I don't know, I don't have a ruler with me and I don't know how to make centimeters with my fingers, but 3 centimeters thick, okay? And then once we surrounded the black hole, we open a tiny window, I guess, well, not window, but mirror, and shoot electromagnetic waves of like light, I believe, and then we close it again. Once we're done shooting it, it's going to bounce off of um, the mirror, and it's going to come back at the black hole, and it's going to lose some of the light, but it's going to gain speed if it's a spinning black hole. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me rephrase this. Okay, if we put a mirror around a spinning black hole, like I said, I'll explain it in the video, or the video will explain it. So it'll start going really, really fast, and it could create a bunch of energy, probably very, very clean energy, I believe, and a lot more than the sun can produce, a lot more than even our galaxy suns, all our stars put together can create. And I believe their whole lifetime, like I said, link to the video in the description. But if it goes unchecked, it can start to build up to a point where the light breaks the glass and creates a bomb as big as a supernova, which is when a star either collides with another star, explodes under its own gravity, which is the end of its lifetime, and I believe something else, can't remember, but it's the biggest thing that any living thing could create. So what if, as the universe was dying and the last forms of life were somehow still voice crack? Oh man, that's just embarrassing. The last forms of life created a black hole bomb, and they somehow knew that it would create a supernova to start the universe again. And what if they had it to a very large spinning black hole or something that could create the explosion the size of the Big Bang? And right, like I said, split second before the universe died. Here, let me just hold on. I'm gonna make this even tinier. There we go. So split seconds to the point, and then boom, it expanded because of that explosion. Creates a new universe. It's crazy. One thing that's been consistent, is infinite. Infinite things happen. Infinity is everywhere. You see, your computer is infinite. You can never get rid of the energy, the material. Well, I mean, you can change the materials, but you can never change the amount that you had. And you can't get rid of matter. It just changes. Like, for example, let me get and use the same piece of paper. Save trees. Remember, told you. So there is a solid, and I'm talking about the states of matter, by the way, just to let you know. So there's a solid, then there's liquid, then there's gas, and then my favorite is plasma. Yes, there's not just three, there's a fourth one. I don't know how to draw it, so I'm just going to draw a bunch of lines and circles. So let me just label them: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. And I don't think it's the stuff in your blood. It's just really hot stuff that the sun's made out of. Solid, sorry it's backwards. I'm writing it the way I can see it. I can't write backwards. Solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Those things, you either change its state, and that's it. You can't get rid of something. I could take these headphones and crush them and burn them to an extent that almost seems impossible, which I'm pretty sure it probably is. I could get it to a point where I can get it to plasma, but I didn't get rid of the headphones. I mean, I did, but it's just in a different state of matter. We went solid, liquid, gas, plasma. I don't know how it goes. It could go solid, plasma, liquid. I don't care. But it happened, okay? Infinity. I mean, many people say it's not a number. Some say it is. But it's everywhere. Just keep that in mind, guys. So, the way we're going to end this video is I'm going to draw an infinity. Okay? Infinity. And inside the two circles, the first one, it's going to say every, and the second one, it's going to say where. Everywhere. Infinity is everywhere, guys, okay? Alright? I'm sorry it's backwards, okay? But it's everywhere. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye.